Welcome back to another Rose City Reptiles video. I'm Joey. This is Rose City Reptiles, and in today's video I have a huge winter update for you guys. Show you guys the Tegus, how they're doing, how I brumate a huge collection of Tegus. I've been doing it this way for 2 years now, but we did make some changes. I'm going to show all that stuff to you. We're going to go up in the loft. I'm going to crack open some tubs, show you guys some of the adult Tegus. What do you say? Yeah, you looking up? We're about to show them. Should we show them the baker eye? Something else I want to show you guys are these baker eye iguanas. Here they are in here. They are growing pretty well. They're now a couple weeks old, you guys can see.
They're camouflaged well.
They hide pretty good, but let's... You see those little guys? Look at them. They're all over the place. They're growing well. They've doubled in size. And look what... Here, let me put Wes down. And let's show them what we have in the incubator right now. Today, our second clutch is starting to hatch. You guys can see that in there. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little better. Well, yeah, you guys, there's one right here that's has one arm out of the egg in his head, and then that one right there just pipped. So second clutch is on their way out of the egg. I've got this baker eye. This is the dad to the babies. He's dark right now just because he's kind of cool, but we have him inside for the winter, and he is just such a cool lizard. Like, these guys, some of the best pet lizards you can get. I have not worked hard to tame them down at all, and they really are amazing pet lizards. We will have some of his babies available probably in the next, I'm not sure, it depends on weather, but we'll probably hold on to them for at least a few more weeks before we start letting them go. But they've already doubled in size and they're looking good. But here's the dad. I love the spikes and how the males, how they lay down to the side like that. It's really cool. Got a little comb over. I'm gonna put him back. I told you guys that we made some changes to the Brewmation Room. I'm going to show that to you now. So what I decided to do is just insulate the room even better, just to cut down on electricity costs and also just make the room more consistent throughout the whole winter. So we insulated the floor with some really nice like R19 insulation, and so far it's doing an excellent job. But why don't we go ahead and get the ladder and head up top and check out the Tegus. We are now standing on the ladder. Give you a little view of the reptile room from up top. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, but yeah, we are now standing on top of the ladder. I keep it dark inside the Broomation Room, so it's going to be dark at first. I'll get the lights turned on. Let me just show you how it's set up. You open up these little double door action. And this is the Brewmation Room. We've got the tubs. Ooh, it's cold in here. Got the tubs lining the walls all the way around us. We've got Tegus in all of those. And let's get up here and kind of check them out, go over a couple things. All right, I went ahead down the ladder and got the tripod, so hopefully I'm in frame here a little bit better and a little easier for me to pull out the Tegus. And like I said, I haven't labeled these tubs. That's coming up. That's the next step. I need to get up here and label these tubs. It was a big enough job just getting this room ready at the time. I just needed to get everyone up here because we had some cool weather come in, and oh yeah. So in here we have Marcel, high black female, sleeping away, looking fantastic. She already hasn't eaten in probably at least a month. And she is down for Brewmation. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Look at her. Oh, love it. That's one. Like I said, I'm going to pull out a few more. I don't want to disturb too many of them. But I also want to show you guys some Tegus. And then just give you guys some tips on like Brewmation and how to make that not stressful, kind of what it looks like for me. And what it looks like for me might be different than you guys. If you keep your Tegus outside, kind of the rule of thumb, what I like to do is once that once the cool temperatures start getting down into the 40s, that's whenever it's my cue, like, hey, it's gonna be soon. So once those night temperatures are dipping down, here is the mom to the high blue babies, the pure blues that we have from Iris and Topaz. Here's Iris right here. She's looking great. Her body is cold to the touch, and she is just sleeping. Go ahead and cover her back up. So yeah, once the temperatures start dipping down, and your days start getting shorter. See, a lot of people think that Tegus brumate just based off of temperature alone, but that's just not the case. The light cycle is what causes brumation. They know that the days are getting shorter, okay? And if you're inside, you can do that artificially by changing the timers on your outlets that control, you know, when the lights come on and off, just change that from 12 hours to 8 hours, and then reduce it even more if you want to kind of encourage brumation. If not, kept outside, it's going to happen naturally. The days get shorter, and these guys definitely know it. Some of them started slowing down even when it was still 90 degrees outside. So not a whole lot to do with temperature. Okay, got a couple more tubs out. Let's see what we got here. In this tub, we've got tribrid female. I am so determined to get these guys to breed next season. So I have not bred these tribrids yet. Look how beautiful she is. And these guys, you know, they all have their winter coats on, so they're not going to be showing their colors off as much as they usually do. But yeah, tribrids. Next season, I'm going to produce these guys. It's hard when you have so many Tegus and you only have so much time to give certain groups more attention, you know, but I'm really determined to get some eggs out of this beautiful girl. Got a perfect male for her, and they will produce some amazing babies. So that's her. She's doing fantastic. Let's see who's in here. These are a couple holdbacks. This is the only tub with 2 Tegus in it, and it's just because they're a little bit younger. But here's a male from Mako and Ryder. So I actually have, this one is from last year. I have some babies from this season still available on the website, and this is what they turn out looking like. This is a male with his winter coat on, but fantastic looking male. I love this guy. Looks just like his dad. Looks just like Mako. So I'm put him back in here. He's starting to hiss at me. The female, she's a little, let's see, here she is. You can see when she's freshly shed, she's got some beautiful high whites, but just phenomenal. Amazing looking girl. Getting a little feisty. Oh, okay, all right. Let's So sometimes they're grumpy when you wake them up. Think about it though, it makes sense. They're in a very vulnerable state. They are cold, and reptiles don't have energy when they're not warmed up. So when they're cold, they're vulnerable. If a predator came along and wanted to eat them, it'd be an easy meal. So if you ever wonder why your Tegus don't like being woken up, it's not quite the same as your kid not being woken up or you. It's just instinctual. It's their instincts to survive, and when they're woken up like that, they're vulnerable and they don't like it. So especially when brumating. But yeah, you guys can see Mako and Ryder, babies from last year. Like I said, I still have babies available from this season right now. Much smaller than them, but they're gonna get there. All right, we're gonna do 2 more tubs, then we're gonna close it out. Okay, and here I have a really nice blue female. I did not breed her this year. We're going to breed her again next year. We bred her last year, but this year we didn't. But she is looking fantastic, brumating perfectly in this tub. There, wait, who's this? Oh, this is Elsa. If you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a long time, she is one of my original Tegus that came over from our last property. I've had her for several years now. She is doing fantastic. She's just burrowing back down into her hay. So we're gonna slide her back. Okay, we've got this really nice black and white female. I love how her reduced pattern. This girl looks really good. We have some babies from her as well available, but I don't want to disturb her too much. She's sleeping deep. Let me grab some of this hay. We're gonna make a mess up here this winter, I can tell. But I enjoy these videos. It's really easy for me to get the camera out, come up and show off some of these Tegus. Show off how we're brumating our Tegus this year. Thank you for watching another Rose City Reptiles video. Make sure you drop your brumation questions below. I'll do my best to answer every single one in the next video. And hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next Rose City Reptiles video. Bye.